You're looking for a gentle slice of life that's just a bit different from the norm. Something a lot more cute, affordable, something pleasant, something nothing too crazy or mundane. Well, then today's anime recommendation will be Tanaka-kun is Always Listless, which I don't know if I resaid some of this anime, but I'm going to talk about it briefly. Tanaka-kun is Always Listless is a very famous, well, I think it personally should be, a very famous slice of life anime that started, let's see here, 2016, 2017? I'm probably wrong on the year. But it stars a titular character, Tanaka-kun, extremely listless, for those that don't know, like, lethargic, lazy, sleepy, tired-ish kind of guy, who doesn't really have much drive or ambition, except for being as listless, as lazy as possible. Armed with his, he tries his hardest to just do anything with as minimal effort as possible. Going through his high school days alongside his best friend, Ota, who's this huge dude, who despite his very tall and, well, menacing as appearance, is probably the sweetest waifu you could probably think of. And a number of other casted characters witness this young man as he tries his hardest to live his listless days, and, well, that's essentially it. I know it may not be the biggest of descriptions, but it's a very sweet slice of life novel. It doesn't have anything too crazy. A little romance, a little comedy, and honestly the plot is literally just one lazy guy trying to live his life and as lazily as possible, and all the other people that are dragged with him, for better or for worse. Whether you want it for the rom-com aspects, whether you want it for the slice of life aspects, or maybe you want something that's a little different from the palette, then I couldn't recommend Tanaka-kun anymore. And with that note, hello everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Undead Darlings, featuring the voice you can't forget, the lovely V. Back at it again. I am sorry, Twitch, for this being a little later than normal, but life happened, and, well, life ends up, happening like that. But don't worry, I'm back at it better than ever. Here we are back, and for those that want a recap of our last adventure, you should pretty much know, we finished that freaking lab. Oh, God, so done with Swain. But we're done. We don't have to go through Swain. Oh, man, I just realized another anime recommendation I could have done better. Oh, well, I was going to do Gluttony or something. Anyway, we're done with it, and now, continuing back to the game, we are going to this underground railroad, which I think CC made a joke of last time. As we're making our way to... Actually, to be fair, I don't even really remember which way we're going or where we're going with this. I just know it's important, so we're going this way. And you can tell by those choices here that it looks like it's going to be another conversation one. So, yes, folks, this will be a very conversation talk-heavy episode. Be prepared for that. But we're doing this because I think we're getting to the end game. I think we only got maybe 2 dungeons left, which means we may be seeing the end road, the end of the tunnel, when it comes to Undead Darlings. I'm a little happy-sad, because we're about to end it, but at the same time, we're about to end it. I don't know, I'm certain some of you viewers might relate to this feeling of a game you enjoy, whether for better or for worse, but something that sticks with you, and you're about to be done with it. And yes, you can just play it again, but it's different saying goodbye to something. I don't know, maybe it's just hard to say goodbye. Regardless, we usually do these kind of visual novels things because we like the more gentler things, so let's just get to it. But, of course, for those that wish to hear more of my lovely voice and other things, for which to support my endeavors, or maybe you want to hear me do some comic dubs, then I would appreciate a follow on my Twitch under the handle of VimonDGR. You can also subscribe to my YouTube with the same name and handle, where you're knowing the right place when you see Love for Dog. In fact, if you really want to throw a comment, how about you comment about anime recommendations? Has anyone really taken notice of, I don't know if it's this entire playthrough, but every episode, in some way, shape, or form, I try to introduce a new anime? Especially one from the collection I have. I have so many I want to introduce to you guys, and some that I could do a way better job of. But I don't want to try and bore you guys, because I know you guys care more for the game, I guess. So, let's just get back to it. Alright, so for those that remember, that Conversation at the Crossroads episode, I don't know, several episodes ago, at least 10 episodes or so ago, we had a moment where we had to choose which character to go for. I think we're limited to 3 last time. I'm going to assume we're limited to 3 this time. So here's my plan, right? I'm going to go through the first 3, then the last 3, and then just choose my favorites. Obviously, once I'm done with all 6 choices, I'll probably just rush through and hold skip. I'm trying to think of who best to do. I know I want to do Jordan, for sure. I want to do Jordan. I kind of feel a little bad for Summer, too, because I want to do her as well. Don't take that out of context. I don't know, we'll see. I know who I'm not going to choose for the final thing, so I might as well do it now. So, let's just do the buck. I'm sure being on a government-funded secret underground train... That's a lot. I'm sure being on a government-funded secret underground train brings up memories of your past accomplishments, Buck.
Does it ever? Take a seat next to me, kid, and I'll paint you a picture of what the government did to us suckers after the initial outbreak.
Goody. Propaganda.
Don't start with me. It ain't as bad as you think. So let's see. Let me recall what I did first. Landed in jail from a riot. Got out. Stole a run-down train from some bums. Ran it off a mountain. Got my truck. Got survivors to siphon gas for it.
For those that want a reminder of that, remember, again, during the Crossroads episode, I talked to Buck. Yeah, I think that should be a good enough reminder for you guys. You sound like a total villain. It's kind of badass.
Damn right. Okay, so, once I got my truck back and fled the town I was in, came across the first of several government checkpoints.
Was it overcrowded? With lots of shouting and guns and spotlights?
Not at first. But then old Buck Wumpum arrived on the scene.
Oh. Oh boy.
Naturally, I thought there was another riot, so I started honking my baby's horn like we were lovers.
Oh god, I forgot about Buck. He and Summer. Sorry, I have to say this real quick. Viewers, I've been watching some of my older episodes. Yes, I do watch my videos. Shock and surprise. I know I've said this before. I brought it up several episodes ago. It's funny, too. I've been watching several of them, but I can't remember the order of them. Weird. I was watching some of the episodes, and I was going through and thinking, Buck and Summer have some very interesting, descriptions for their things. No one would say honking my baby's horn like we were... Well, I think some people would, but it's these weird expressions. I'm sorry, I just had to rant real quick.
When nobody moved, I started shouting out my window at them. That's when the fuzz started shining their spotlights on me, telling me to get out of my vehicle and get in line. Get in line? The hell did they think this was, an amusement park? Anyway, I threw my girl in reverse, gave them my brights.
Which I'm sure was the right decision.
See? You're starting to think like me. I revved my engine with the brights on the crowd, and before you knew it, people started screaming and trying to move out of my way. The cops tried to calm them and get me out of the truck. Some of them suckers even started aiming their weapons at me.
What sort of weapons? Standard issue, or were the cops decked out in murder gear?
They were armed to the teeth, buddy. I had never stared down that many automatic weapon barrels before in my life. I hope I never have to again.
That's awesome. So I take it you got out of the truck, or...?
Not a chance. As luck would have it, my honking attracted a huge herd of nearby shufflers. When everyone saw those deadbeats coming out of the woodwork, I was the least of their concerns.
You know what's funny? Doing that whole sound kind of reminds me of a really infamous anime. Oh yeah? What anime is that? It's an anime called High School of the Dead. I'm certain my more cultured fans will understand that reference, but there's a scene in the earlier episodes where the main character creates a sound to save somebody, and ends up attracting quite a lot of zombies. Think of it like that. And for those that don't know, maybe later on, my voice actor here, V, will explain more about High School of the Dead. I am? When was this established?
The guns immediately turned away from me, and the people started running amok. It was my chance to shine.
Now you got out of the truck?
Are you even listening? No, kid, I'd never abandon my baby.
Why am I not surprised? But you did. That's why you're here.
Oh, that's because, well...
He's blushing. Things feel awkward. You know what? Forget I said anything.
Right. So, with everyone shooting and whooping and hollering while the undead limped past me in my truck, I gunned it right through that damn checkpoint. Sure, I hit a few people, but for all I know, they were already infected. My point is, I made it through.
And what about the people that weren't infected? I'm certain that they all were affected, so there's no point in wondering. Let me recap this for you.
Why?
Just humor me. Okay, so you roll up to an orderly government checkpoint where people are waiting in line patiently to get through. I imagine it's to make sure they weren't infected. You start honking at them to get out of your way, and the order starts to crumble. Due to the noise, you attracted a bunch of zombies that ended up destroying any semblance of order.
Yep, that's the gist of it.
You realize that you're horrible, right? You doomed all those people.
If you hadn't noticed, kid, your life is what you make of it. They could have hopped in the bed of my truck while I was driving past if they wanted to live, but they didn't.
You probably would have shot them. I probably was gonna shoot them.
The cops could have shot first and asked questions later, but they didn't.
Well, I mean...
Hell, there's no solid proof that my honking brought the zombies. Maybe they were coming all along, you know?
It still doesn't sit right with me. And I'm pretty sure most of my audience would agree with me on that.
That's just how us humans have to survive. Empathy gets you bitten. I bet old Red would have something to say in my defense. She'd talk about how some heroes in a movie did the exact same thing as me, but they were glorified for it.
That's a good point. Jordan would probably do that. It's funny you say that. I actually agree.
Who cares about all them people in the crowd? They aren't the stars of the show. I am.
And now they're dead. They had lives just like us.
Ours could end tomorrow. Hell, maybe in less than 40 minutes.
Fair enough. Alright, so what happened after that?
I actually had to take a leak, so I stopped the truck about a mile past the checkpoint and bled the lizard all over the road.
Bled the lizard. Again, these weird analogies.
That's when I looked back toward the checkpoint and got rocked by a massive explosion. No idea where they were keeping it all, but oh boy, made my whiz vibrate on its way out.
I didn't need to know that. Gus.
A big black plume of smoke reached up into the sky. That's when I knew I had to get out of there. The checkpoint went kaboom. The undead survivors couldn't be far. I dabbed the dongle, zipped her up, and zipped down the highway. Little did I know that those damn checkpoints were going to be all over the main thoroughfares. I had to take the back roads. Lucky for me, my truck is a horse and didn't even flinch when I started driving without regard for road rules. Nobody else was out there, so it's the point.
What you're saying makes sense, but it only flies in our situation. You didn't drive that way before all this, did you?
Nope, I'd never even gotten a ticket.
Surprising. Okay, so you're driving kind of sort of on the back roads and side streets, and then...
Long story short, I made my way into suburbia. Ransacked a few houses that were empty, but then I found yours.
And then we became friends with Buck. Ah, don't you love stories? Wow, so that kind of brings us up to date.
Barring a few details, man.
Minded. Maybe it's best to keep those to yourself.
You're an odd one, kid.
Buck slaps you on the back while giving you a sincere smile.
But I don't regret it for a moment. This has been the most fun I've had in my entire life. Ain't no way I'd turn tail on you.
Probably be better if I was a playable character, but unfortunately this game is called Undead Darlings, and I don't really consider myself more of a darling. I consider myself more of the handsome, cool type.
Plus, I kinda wanna see what these girls look like after you kill them. It's tough for me to look past their decaying exteriors, but I reckon you got a few lookers there.
I guess.
What? They're not your thing?
Zombies?
Girls.
Buck.
Yeah, kid?
None of that matters. For some reason. We should stay focused on our goal. All that stuff can wait until we do what I promised those girls I'd do. Cure them.
yeah, you're right. I guess it's a bit weird to hear old Buck sound all sentimental.
It's also kind of weird hearing me sound all serious about that. Well, I guess I've always been kind of like focused on getting the girls cured, huh? So I guess it's not all that different. But I really didn't think that I'd play the straight man like this. It's refreshing. I'm glad to know you still see others as more than disposable extras on the set of your life.
Thanks, kid. And, thanks for listening to my story.
No problem. I'm gonna go see if the others are doing alright.
Gotcha. Take care they don't snap and gnaw on you, okay? We've come too far for a screw-up to happen now.
Are you worried about me?
Hell no! I'm just saying what needs to be said.
With a grin. Does Buck like me? Aww. Man, I'm awesome. With a grin, you give Buck a nice thumbs up before standing once again and considering your next move. I wonder how much time remains till we arrive at wherever this train is taking us. Seriously, I don't remember where this train's supposed to take us. The train responds with silence as it continues on. You return to a more central location. Time until arrival is 30 minutes. What should I do? Time is limited, so I better decide quick. I guess I'll just go down the list. I'll see how many turns. So that was one. I'm assuming it's just like the other conversation back at the crossroads. I'm not trying to make a plug-in there, but I mean, I am trying to boost myself here. Yeah, I guess I'll just go down the list and then find out. So next is Emily. You find Emily's antics to be out of character. Which character you cannot be certain, and figure it'd be entertaining to sit and talk with her for a bit. As you approach, Emily gasps and slaps Dichroma off her lap and onto the seat next to her. Oh, is this seat taken?
Behold, for Dichroma sits by me. As my most malevolent minion, it is his rightful place.
I see. I guess I'll go somewhere else then. Bye.
Wait!
For what? Emily moves Dichroma to the crack between the seats.
Dichroma, what are you doing? Your joylessness. I believe you would do well to take Happenstance's advice and learn to communicate with your subjects better. That again? Do as you please.
I just realized something that might be problematic. I don't know what choices I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to be forgetful. Because, again, I know I'm re-entering here, but at the end of this, I'm going to choose however many of the 3 of my favorites and rock with them. But I'm going to forget what choices I've done. And that's going to suck a bit. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll remember. Thanks? You take a seat. Somehow, even though Emily is still in an entirely different seat, you can feel her energy. It must be coursing through Dichroma and into you, since his fuzzy arm is touching your fuzzy arm. Wait, I have hairy arms? Ugh. I mean, IRL I don't. I don't know what's going on. What do I look like? I really hope they show who I look like at the end of this. I'm gonna be upset if this whole time I'm just like, whatever. Emily turns her face from you and stares at the wall next to her. She places a fist under her chin and unleashes a regal sigh. Emily.
Happenstance, know that you are only here because Dichroma has willed it. If you are going to tutor him on proper communication, then there is nothing further for me to say.
I want to talk to both of you, though. How do you like the train?
This worm of steel that burrows through the dark abyss. It would serve well to ship offerings to me upon my throne, gilded with the blood of the ancients and upheld by the bones of my detractors.
I still don't understand what I'm reading. I listened. I heard what she's saying. My brain is still not properly comprehending. Interesting.
That is to say, it shall soon belong to me.
Oh, you could have just said that. You think it's that cool, huh? It's all yours then.
Excellent.
Here we go. Now I gotta, figure out what choices I should say. Dancing Dichroma? Maybe? So I had no idea that Dichroma was a dancer. I saw you playing with him.
I wasn't playing. What you bore witness to was the summoning of fortuitousness. Dichroma engages in the ritualistic dance as was shown to us by the Cosmic Ones in order to grant our safe arrival.
That's a very good excuse that I'm pretty sure I'll never be able to say again.
It does not befit royalty to leave my life in the hands of an automated machine.
Emily snatches up Dichroma and uses her fingers to wave his arms up and down.
Indeed! She speaks the truth as she always does.
My bad. Well, in that case, thank you.
For what?
Well, if you make it there safe and sound, then we all will. And it's thanks to you and Dichroma. So thanks for looking out for everyone, Emily.
This was not my intention.
She thrusts Dichroma under her chin and talks with her mouth on the bear's head.
Why are you even talking to me?
Because you're interesting. I'd be a pretty garbage minion if I didn't find my queen to be interesting, right? You've got to be charismatic as a leader, after all.
I suppose you have a point. If I am to lead, I must ensure that everyone understands that my will and the will of the cosmos are one and the same. And to defy them is to defy truth itself.
What? Well, I guess if you're charismatic about it, that's fine.
As long as you understand, then all is well. I have a query.
And what's your query? What was that very loud honking sound from outside? I don't know. I live close to the road, so can't blame you on that. And your other query, by the way?
While it sickens me to ask something personal of a minion, the fluttering in my stomach will not be quelled until an answer is received. I was told this by the one called Pearl.
Please ask it already.
I must know if your loyalty belongs to another.
Uh-oh.
Usurping the throne merits a penalty worse than death. Surely you will pledge to give your all to her inquisitiveness.
Oh, I hope it's... Oh, no. I hope it's not one of those things... For my visual novel players out there, or people that play, the games... If not this, but games that have choices. Here's my... You understand the fear I have, right? She said the whole, do you pledge your loyalty to another? I hope that's not going to prepare me for a choice where it's alright, choose your path right now. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I don't even know, what I'm doing. Pearl told you to ask me that?
No! The void did!
See, I don't know. See, I'm pretty sure if I say this, that's, like, for her. Like, it feels obvious like I should say that. But I'm worried because I know we're close to the end game. I mean, there's probably 2 dungeons left, so I don't know if any of these choices now are like, alright, you made this choice, you're locked on this path. And I feel like she would want this. I can't do it. I mean, I could just reload the save, so I'm just gonna say I can't say. I'm sorry. I can't answer that.
What?
I know, I'm a coward. I suck. Listen, Emily. Oh, that's not the direction I was going with this. Okay. Listen, Emily. Loyalty and friendship go hand in hand. Everyone here is my friend, so I can't play favorites when it comes to loyalty, and that includes my loyalty to you.
Is this another trick to make me blend in? Cause me to feel as though I am one with you and your ilk?
You are, though. Ever since we met at the school, we've been friends. Everyone else feels the same way, I'm sure.
Really?
Oh, apparently that was affection too. Cool. Really? Queen or not, you're our friend, and we're not going to betray you or lock you in a cage like some animal.
A cage, you say?
Since I answered your question, mind if I ask one of my own?
It is not an impossible request. Ask and then bask in my compassionate response.
It's about the cosmic ones.
I promised a compassionate response, so I am beholden to answer. But know that you, a mortal, are not meant to comprehend their existence, let alone their logic.
Okay. I'm just curious about when they first contacted you. Were you really young?
You speak of my mortal self. Her existence was fleeting and her memories are following suit. I was the one who introduced my queen to the cosmic ones. That is correct. When I was given Dichroma as an offering during my mortal youth, it was then that he spoke to me about my higher calling, my true purpose.
My true self. Is that so? Care to go into more detail? Emily grabs Dichroma and hugs him tight.
I don't know. What her unknowingness means is that the memory has faded from her collective consciousness. This was always part of their plan. Correct. To prepare me for a life of allegiance to them and reign over this dimension's populace, I must shed all remnants of my life as a mortal in order to join the cosmic fold.
But did you really? Sorry, I know the first one was like, you're pretending no, but for some reason that like stuck to me, the did you really? I guess because I felt like I was going to say that. You know what? I'm going to go with that. Did you actually forget, though?
How do you mean?
It's one thing if the memories are being removed from you by an unseen power, but if you're blocking out the events of your past, I don't know, I'd rather you talk to me about it.
What?
Emily looks around nervously and stamps her feet on the ground, resulting in light pitter-patter sounds of frustration.
Nobody said that to me before. But the memories are definitely being removed on purpose. It is far different from that tiny loudmouth fool you call Jordan.
And then all of a sudden you hear out of nowhere Jordan be like, If that's how you feel, okay. But know that I'm here for you if you ever change your mind, Emily. As your loyal minion, I am sworn to secrecy, no matter what you tell me.
Really?
I promise.
Okay. You have caused our flusteredness to feel renewed purpose. For that, I thank you, as much as it pains me to do. Perhaps humanity is not as feeble as I had first thought. I must commune with the cosmic ones and ask if their destruction is an inevitability, or if I can, help you.
You already are. I'll let you get to communing with them then, I suppose.
So be it. Fare thee well, happenstance.
She buries her face in Dichroma's head and speaks in a muffled tone through his fur.
My favorite minion.
You offer a smile to Emily before standing up and considering your next move. I wonder how much... Oh, the same thing. Train responds with silence and continues on. Yeah, I already read this. Hello, X? 16 minutes? Wait, hold on. Sorry, wasn't it 30 minutes? Did it take 14 minutes of a conversation? How long was that? Wait, if it took 14 minutes, What did I start at? I don't remember. Well, that was the second one, which probably means the remaining minutes is going to be for another conversation. Also, that was really cute hearing, I was about to say Dichroma, Emily say my favorite minion. That's very sweet. Alright, well, I guess it's time for Pearl and Kairi. Interesting, I'm going to do Pearl and Kairi at the same time. Oh. I wonder what Pearl and Kairi are talking about. To decode this mystery, you take a few steps toward them, sit on the bench seat in front of them, and turn around. Hey girls, does this remind you of the school bus or what? Wait, before I press X on this, did Kairi ever go on a school bus? Wasn't she homeschooled? I'm trying to remember. I don't actually remember. Sorry, folks. Just got a random text. On the right that says arm. Done. Okay.
Hello, Reggie. You should know by now that I have never ridden on a school bus.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. I was going crazy. Also, I forgot your voice. I love it so much. I missed you. I miss voice acting in general.
And we carpooled to school, so...
Both of your voices. You know what I mean. Anyway, what are you two up to?
Pearl was just telling me about some fun activities she used to engage in during her time alone.
Yep. Jordan would always watch TV or play games. But I guess I'm a little more old school. It's paying off in this new world, so the joke's on her.
It is then that you notice a rather long piece of string in Kairi's hand, tied together at the ends to make a circle. Practicing announcer Cat's Cradle. Cat's Cradle? Wow, Pearl. Are you still trying to teach people how to play Cat's Cradle?
What do you mean, still? I can't help that you and Jordan were both horrible listeners.
Interesting. I assumed you had passed this skill on to others before, because your teaching style is intuitive and easy to follow.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Did you hear that? This is why Kairi's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
You flattered me. I am not worthy of anyone's awe quite yet.
It's true, though. I tried to teach both of them, and they somehow ended up getting rope burns all over their fingers.
How? The problem was that you didn't teach us one at a time. You sat there while Jordan and I nodded our hands together and said to pull this, pinch that, or stop holding Jordan's hand, Reggie. Ugh.
You shouldn't have ever had to touch her at all, though.
Why not? I want to touch her. Don't take that out of context.
I admit, maybe I wasn't going about it the right way. But still, ever since then, you two would leave me alone and play games together until I'd butt in.
How cruel to admit a treasure like Pearl from your time together.
She gave us rope birds! You're on her side now, huh?
She called me a treasure.
You didn't do the right. You're supposed to go. Sorry, every time I do the Pearl thing, that's gonna get me. God, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss that whatever next game I play, whether it's a visual novel or not, it's not gonna be the same as this. I'm gonna miss Pearl's man. I really am. Then again, I don't even know if I'm close to ending it. There might be like a secret world or something, so I should just reserve judgment till later. Anyway, okay. Want to show off what you learned so far, Kairi?
It would be my pleasure.
Kairi loops the string around both hands, with her thumbs omitted. After a moment's pause, she pulls the loop from one hand with the middle finger of the other.
Yep.
Kairi then does the same with the loop around her other hand.
And behold, the cat's cradle.
Yay! Clap, clap, clap!
Just clap.
I can't with all these bandages. It just doesn't have the same effect.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot about that. That's great, Kairi, but anybody could do that much. Ooh, burn!
I'm just getting started. Pearl, if you would.
With pleasure.
I just had a dark thought about, it's like, Pearl, if you would. And then Pearl's like, okay. And then they start doing the rope. It's like, you guys are tying it around me? It's like, no, we're just doing Cat's Cradle. It's like, it's going around my neck. That's they try to choke me out. Sorry, I'm just on something today. I don't know. The two go on to pinch, pull, and slide the string around their fingers until the cat's cradle is transferred to Pearl's hands intact.
How do you like them apples?
I prefer oranges. Okay, I can see defeat. This is where Jordan and I ended up pinching one another like fire ants.
We were gonna do candles next before you came over.
It is more entertaining than I initially thought. To create patterns with nothing but a circle of string in one's own hands is rather rewarding.
Aw, she's being such a sweetie to me. I'm glad you found her, Reggie.
No, you weren't. I remember when I first met her, you were like, okay, girl, like, do your thing, but keep your distance from Reggie, or else we're gonna have some problems. Nah, I'm kidding. She didn't say that. No problem, but be careful, Pearl. Kairi might hoard you away like you do with all your treasures if she likes you that much.
Hey now! Obviously you don't recognize this string. If I were a hoarder, would I have this with me?
You take another gander at the string that was webbed its way around Kairi's digits. It is the same string Pearl attempted to teach you and Jordan with. I don't even have the words.
Because I just proved you wrong, right?
Sure.
Hold a moment. Does this string bear some sort of significance?
It's the same one she used with us way back when.
Is this true, Pearl?
Yeah, I kept it safe so I'd never be far from that memory. I brought it with me now because 1, I'm not a hoarder, and 2, this is the perfect time to have it.
Yeah, okay, sure.
While it weighs heavily on my heart to say this, I feel that having such a trinket after so many years may signify that someone struggles to let things go.
Blood ow! That's the sound effect? Okay. Blood ow! And now Kairi is back on the winning team.
Why are you celebrating, Reggie?
I'm not celebrating, I'm just going blood ow. You don't blood ow whenever time you do something right? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna like buy like, I don't know, some chips or juice or something. And I'm gonna be like, please be under like $10, please be under $10. And then the cashier woman's gonna be like, that'll be like $9.98. I'm gonna just shout out of nowhere, blood ow! And then everyone will be like, yo, that guy's crazy. And then the kid's like, why did that guy yell blood ow? And then mom was like, just look away, don't acknowledge him. And then some security guys can be like, excuse me, sir, we have a strict no blood owing in our store. I'm gonna have to ask you to come with us.
Oh, I get it. You're jealous that Kairi can learn what you couldn't, huh?
You're just jealous that you can't blood ow. Guilty as charged. I'm quite impressed. Both at your skills, Kairi, and your teaching ability, Pearl.
Jeez. I can still teach you, you know. All you gotta do is ask.
Pass. I'm still planning I'm still planning to chase my dream of becoming a hand model.
The only thing your hands can hope to model is the before shot in a plastic surgery brochure, like one of those my family's practice.
Blood ow! Did she just burn me? Kairi gave me a zing? What? Ouch! Come on, they're not that bad.
Your nails are still messed up from biting them for so many years. Maybe you should find a different dream to chase.
Yeah, that's true. I am a nail biter. I didn't even realize it. I was brought up by my family not too long ago. I didn't realize I was the type to get, like, nail bitey. You too? Probably not meant to be... Wait a second. Plastic surgery Kairi or plastic surgery Pearl? Wait, isn't this Kairi's music? You know what? Plastic surgery Kairi? I thought your dad was a land mogul or something.
While he did own the land in which the shopping mall we visited was built, my mother ran a successful plastic surgery practice focused on quality of life issues.
In other words, not cosmetic stuff like boob jobs?
Correct. Otherwise, I may have already been acquainted with Cece and the Fontaines.
The words say Cecilia. Never mind. Oh, damn. Burn.
You think hers are fake, Kairi?
Wait, is this where this conversation's going? I'm listening. Please continue.
No, I was merely making a joke. If they were fake, the implants would have broken through her flesh by now.
And the fantasy is over. Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Ew.
Yeah, ew. Why you gotta do that, man? I need these fantasies. Ugh, great. Now they're gone. Agreed. Ew. But also nice. So those are natural.
Don't think about Cece's boobs.
I can't help it. Most guys do, man. I'm trying. Sorry. Kairi's just throwing me for a loop with her sense of humor. Always when I least expect it.
I will take that as a compliment.
I think that's probably going to be the high note I should end this conversation on.
Oh, you're leaving already?
There are few places for him to go, Pearl. He can't go far.
I know, but still.
He can't escape! Get him! I want to make sure the others are getting along as well as you two. I mean, if there's still time, I'd like to do that.
We understand. Pearl, please continue to teach me. I am in your care.
Oh, sure. Let's do candles next, okay?
Yes, please.
Later then. That's a cute That's a cute combination. Like, yeah, Pearl and Jordan are like sisters, right? I didn't think about it. Pearl and Kyrie have a very cute chemistry together. I like it a lot. Do I have time? I probably don't. Please prepare for arrival. Wait. I could do a fourth one? I thought it was 3 like last time. The conversation... I keep using that as a reference. But back at the crossroads, I only had time for 3. I could do 4? Oh, man, that's different. I really like that Pearl and Kyrie one, too. Oh, man, I'm surprised I could do 4. Okay, well, I'm just going down the list here. Let's just do Jordan, and then I'll reload the save and do Cece and Summer. I'm also surprised that it's only Kyrie and Pearl that have one together. Like, no one else wants to be paired up? Whatever. You stroll into the train car adjacent to the one that Buck, Pearl, Kyrie, and Emily are hanging out in, and find Jordan chatting with Summer, both with their phones out. Typical young people these days. I said typical young people these days. Vitamin, could you please press X? Sorry, I was on my phone. What were we talking about? The things I do for this channel. What? I didn't hear you.
Oh, look, Reggie's here.
Hey, Reggie. What's up?
Ladies? No, literally, ladies. I'm just wandering around, really. What's going on here? Playing some kind of match 3 puzzle game? Air those all the rage.
Nah, I was just showing her some old pictures of me and my dog.
Oh, you have a dog? What type?
And then we started to talk about those Beethoven movies, which reminded me that I had a lot of my old horse feed videos saved on my phone.
Wait, weren't there actual Beethoven movies? Wait, hold on. Now I gotta Google this. Now I'm curious on something. Bear with me, folks. Let's see. Google Beethoven. Weren't there actual like Beethoven movies? I swear there were. Like it was yeah, they were Beethoven movies. This is on Wiki, but apparently there were Beethoven movies. The head of the family is the one with the tail. Apparently it was Beethoven, and it's a series. Wait, how many movies were there? 4 Wait, there was a lot. Beethoven, which started in 1992, following the premise of a Saint Bernard and the Newton family. Then there was Beethoven's second, Beethoven's third, Beethoven's fourth, Beethoven's fifth, Beethoven's Big Break, Beethoven's Christmas Adventure, and finally Beethoven's Treasure Tale. There was also an animated TV series. Wow. I don't remember these movies at all, but they sounded so familiar. I think I remember commercials of it back when I was a little vitamin. Oh, sorry to just non sequitur. If any of you remember the Beethoven movies, leave a comment in the section below, YouTube. Twitch, leave me a message on Discord, which by the way I have a Discord in case you forgot.
She's really funny, dude. I never would have thought that when we first met.
But I'm not trying to be. Pearl says the same thing. I was making serious videos.
Yeah, I bet you were, but you and I both know you weren't.
You can't hide your face like that and think people will take you seriously.
She's got kind of a point there. Let me see. You move over to the girls and take a seat close enough to be handed Jordan's phone. There's a video of her discovering Beethoven 3, but she's got her hair tucked under a beanie while also wearing... That's an interesting detail. But she's got her hair tucked under a beanie while also wearing reflective sunglasses that are a few sizes too big for her face. Those are my shades! I thought I lost them!
You gifted them to me as a not-so-secret Santa.
Oh, you're right. Still, Summer has a point. No way to take a girl seriously if she's dressed like a dank memester. Memester? A dank memester? That's a term.
Don't call me that. I can't help that other people made gifs of my reactions.
That's awesome.
Really? I guess in the internet world, that makes you a bit of a celebrity.
You're more of a celebrity than me. I'm never gonna grow in this channel. Jordan's gonna be always bigger. It's funny that Jordan's bigger than me in the internet spectrum, but shorter than me. Well, there's some little victories I have. Hey, I get a Jordan zing too. Come on.
That's the thing with internet fame. It's rarely ever the kind you aim for.
You're probably right. You hand the phone back to Jordan. Just watch your battery life on those things, okay? Who knows when we'll find a place to charge them. Did you even pack your charger? With a grin, she pats one of her puffy vest pockets.
A techie is always prepared.
And we got the same kind of phone, so I can bum hers when the time comes.
That's neat. I also am a techie, so I usually have like my backpack. I usually walk with a backpack that carries a lot of my stuff on me. I'm never anywhere without my tech. Seriously. I'd be doomed if I was thrown in like a forest or though. Nice. Can I see pics of your dog, Summer?
Huh? Oops. I just turned my phone off. Sorry, Reg. Another time.
Oops. Yeah, oh, wow. This phone that I had that was on like 5 seconds ago? Oh man, it just turned off. Whoops. Oh well.
Some of them were a little racy anyway.
Huh?
Don't listen to her, man. I was washing my dog in a few, that's all.
Now I want to see.
Your shirt was soaking wet. I could totally see what you and your stupid sports bra were hiding.
Now I must see.
You keep saying that, but seriously, it had a lot of padding.
I bet if I made a video of me washing a dog and put it on my site, it'd make me thousands of dollars.
What's sad is that it's true. Meanwhile, if I decided, oh, I'm gonna wash this dog, I would... Never mind. Never mind.
You think? I mean, you're kinda cute, but I'm pretty sure that dog would overpower you and run away. Especially if you tried to wash Blue.
I could do it if I wanted. I'd wash your dog so much better than you.
Oh, yeah? Fine. We'll have a wash-off the first chance we get. We can't use Blue, but we can use something else.
Star just popped up and said you'd also get $1,000. No, I wouldn't. I mean, thank you. Welcome, Star, by the way, to the stream. But no, I wouldn't. I guarantee you, if I tried to wash a dog, I'd be like, hey, I'm just gonna wash it for charity. And I wouldn't mind doing it too. Like, if I got, like, somebody to be like, hey, I'll wash a pet, I'll happily do it, because pets are good. I would do it in a heartbeat. But I wouldn't be able to get $1,000 for it. I mean, I'd do it just for the sake of, you know, it'd be fun to watch, especially a cute dog. I wouldn't mind doing it, even if it was a big dog, like a Mastiff or something. But I wouldn't get $1,000 for it. Compare me to Jordan, there's no way. A girl like Jordan, actually, any girl would probably be able to get $1,000 washing a dog, and I wouldn't even get $1,000 like washing my hands. I'm just saying. Me. Please say me.
I bet Cece would let us scrub her down.
How did this turn to Cece?
Good point. Let's ask her after we're cured. And then it's on.
Can I get in on that? What? At least use the dog.
Oh, is that why you were suggesting yourself?
Oh, wait, was Reggie asking to wash me? Okay, Reggie. Trying to join the connoisseurs of the culture. Wait. Trying to join the connoisseurs of the culture, I see. Well, you're off to a good start.
She got you good there, Reg.
Damn it. All of a sudden, Summer stands up and begins to perform some warm-up stretches. No, it's not those kinds of stretches, so please get your minds out of the gutter.
Alright, you two. I gotta do some training. My leg's cramping up real bad, and when that happens, my rib,
The one that's sticking out right now, that we all know is sticking out of your chest, or your waist? Yeah, we know.
Let's just say the cramps hit everywhere I've been bitten.
Ouch.
Don't overdo it. I don't want to feel like I have any sort of handicap when we have our throwdown.
Sure. You two know where to find me if you need anything, or if you want to join in.
Wait for Jordan's answer or no thank you? I don't really know. Well, wait, didn't Summer have her own one? I would say no. Thanks, but no thanks. Carrying the loot is work out enough. This is like my recovery time.
Yeah, I know, right? Sorry, Summer. I'm gonna stay here and keep Reggie from ogling you.
Wait, was that why I said no? How do I... what's the button to go back? I changed my mind. I want to go with you. For reasons.
Sure, you do that. Later, Jordan. See you, Reg.
Damn it. I made a bad call. I mean, it's fine. I was probably going to reload the saves anyway, but damn it. I would have told... Well, I guess it's probably good for Jordan, I guess. With that, Summer heads off the next car train down, her ponytail swinging from side to side like a happy tail.
I'm kinda surprised you aren't going with her.
Me too. Are you? It's not like I've made a wrong choice. I mean, I've never been a gym rat. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I know, but she's really cool, Reggie.
Yeah, she is. Yep.
No, like, really cool. If I were a guy, I'd be chasing her down right now.
I'd want to chase her down too. But I gotta be the bigger guy. Oh, it's so hard. Why is romance hard, man? Somebody needs to write like a book on how to like date or handle this, because I'm lost here. That's a weird thing to admit. I take it you two are getting on pretty well?
More than I thought we would. I figured we'd just be rivals or something, but she's a really good storyteller. It made me wonder if I'm the wrong type of person for a video blog.
Star jumped in saying, Ayo, bigger guy in heart. Alright, Star, are we really doing this? We're not doing this during this. At least during, like... If we're gonna do the whole out of context things... Who am I kidding? Of course it's this kind of game. Never mind. Is that why you got your phone out? To try and outdo her storytelling by showing off some of yours? I gotta be careful, chat. Because some of these videos that I do, like I'm doing Undead Darlings, obviously, Fridays, for now until my next video or my next series. Some of the videos I do, I always get a little nervous. Star says, I shall save my clippings of SMT5. I'm a little worried about that. For those that don't know, I also stream SMT5. Please watch my playlist. There's been some moments. There's been a lot of moments. That's all I'm going to say on that aspect. Alright, let's get back to it.
You know me too well.
And what'd she tell you?
Besides making fun of my outfits, she thought I was funny, I guess, but like I keep saying...
You weren't trying to be funny. I know. Star says I'm here to keep you on your toes. Well... Consider me on the tips of them.
But she really made me think about it. So, I've been using a notepad app to jot down the things that made her laugh.
Star said a chill stream? I got you. I don't know if you do got me. I mean, no, do your thing. Like, don't let me sway you, chat, from doing whatever you feel. I'm just gonna still... I'm gonna be like in Miles Morales in that Spider-Verse trailer. Just like, nah, I'm gonna do me. Or something like that. Anyway, what was this? She made me think about it. I'm using a notepad app to jot down the things that made her laugh. Funny isn't a formula. Be yourself. Talk about it. So just be yourself. That's always a good choice. I'd be surprised if this wasn't a love, affection thing. Just be yourself. You're hilarious, especially when your buttons are being pushed.
So you want me to let everyone troll me for laughs? Is that it?
Yeah, more or less. I'd be commenting on your live stream every single time for that purpose.
That doesn't make me happy at all. Why can't you just say, like, you'll always tune in to support me?
Like I hope you viewers do. I hope you guys tune in to support me. Even if it's not Undead Darlings. I just hope you support me. I'm desperate for support. Please help me, I'm supported. I need support. You don't need support. You're a big girl. But at the same time, you don't need support because...
Because I don't look like I've hit puberty?
How'd you guess?
I know how your brain works, Reggie. That edgy boob humor is just so unpredictable after all. Still,
Jordan taps her index finger on her phone's screen while she organizes her thoughts.
I always feel at the top of my game whenever, you know. So...
I don't know.
What I mean is, well, whatever it is you do around me, it makes me feel more confident somehow.
What does that mean? Just tell me what she's trying to say. I honestly don't understand. This is why tsunderes are such a weird thing. I'm certain people know this. I've made a whole thing about tsunderes and kuderes and everything. Tsunderes are people like her. You know, wrap their arms around them, just be like, I don't like you or anything, but... And it's not like it's annoying. I really like tsunderes. And there's quite a few good tier waifus like Hitagi or Asuka or the girl from Nisekoi Chitoge, or even Rin Tosaka from Fate. But tsunderes are like... Tsunderes... They definitely test your brain power. They really do.
But it's not like I'm saying you're free to make fun of me. I just think having you around keeps me on my toes. That's all.
See what I mean? Awesome. I'm glad I understood all that. I'm glad you feel that way, too.
Besides, I don't want to let it all slip away by thinking that this is how the rest of our lives are going to be.
I get what you mean. I'm sure anyone suffering through an ordeal stays sane by looking forward to the end of that ordeal. Not like I like you or anything. That's the most infamous thing. If you ever want to... And I know some people here are like, I don't even know what the heck a tsundere is, or they probably not even saying the name right. if you ever want to get into like the whole like anime weebdom, fandom, whatever culture, and you hear the word tsundere, and you were like, you want to know what that is, or take it from me, like, say you're a guy or girl trying to like flirt with somebody that's really into anime, and they're like, oh, well, I'll go out with you if you know what a tsundere is. I could easily describe it. Just say a tsundere is a person that says what Star just said right now, which was, it's not like I like you or anything. I guarantee you, that is 90% of all tsunderes. Maybe a little higher than that, but its average is 90% and a very good track record of all tsunderes saying that freaking line. Every single time.
Sometimes it feels like the crap keeps coming, though. First my parents, now this.
We're about to go into serious mode? Okay, I guess I'll hold off on the jokes. Sounds like your memory is getting a little better. Speaking of your parents, do you remember when you moved in with Pearl's family?
Yeah. Her mom picked me up from my school and brought me over. I thought it was going to be some kind of surprise party.
Even though it was nowhere near your birthday?
Shut up! I didn't say it was a party for me. Anyway, when I got there, I remember Aunt and Uncle Moira sitting me down and explaining what was going to happen with me, since it had been a few months since my parents died. But...
Jordan scoffed and looked straight ahead. Her eyes glazed over. After what feels like an eternity, she blinks and shakes her head before turning back to you.
Honestly, back when I heard the "your parents were in an accident" speech after it happened, my ears buzzed like a grenade went off next to them. Nothing else fazed me after that. And, here I am now. I don't even remember what that accident was. It's been eating me up inside faster than another zombie would. But it's not like... I mean...
She takes a deep breath before proceeding.
No, it is like I want to be reminded. I'm just scared to remember. What if I'm still not over it? Will it break me all over again?
It's brave of you to not act contrary for once.
Don't tease me right now.
I'll tell you about it if you promise to tell me something in return.
Huh? It better not be something creepy. Or about Pearl.
Oh, I'll need to think about it then.
Ugh. I just said not to tease me right now, so don't tease me!
Sorry. Alright. Okay, I should take this seriously, because I feel like this is gonna be... What do you mean, ew, Star? It's probably gonna be a little serious, I guess. Walk on eggshells, blunt is best, make it up. I don't think I should do make it up. Walk on eggshells... Well, actually, Jordan's kind of like Summer, right? So, would she prefer being, like, straightforward, or would she like me to be a little bit more gentle? I really don't know how to handle this. Like, I feel it's better to just kind of, like... My personality is, I'd rather somebody say something just straight up, right? If you don't like something, at least you had the bravery to say it. But I also understand the sensitivity of people. Some people may not want to hear it. Oh, I got people saying middle? I got chat saying middle? Okay. Then screw it. I'm just gonna stick with it. I feel like I would do this. I understand there might be some few of you that say the walk on eggshells thing, because I know maybe you want to, like, not be straightforward, you want to be gentle, and there might be some people that take kindness in that because they see you trying to be sensitive. But I'm just gonna rip the bandage off straight up. So here's what happened. Oh, I'm actually gonna say this. Okay, alright, hold on, let me just get closer and be serious. Your parents were involved in a train accident. Your dad was a railway engineer and your mom was a journalist, and they were involved in a news story about a new type of commuter rail system. It was supposed to revitalize the railroad industry and take some business away from the automotive industry due to its ability to get people around a lot faster and a lot safer, all while being automated. It didn't work. The train your parents were on collided with a train not involved in the demonstration, and it killed them, along with a good number of passengers on both trains.
That's awful. But it's coming back to me. I can't believe they'd both be on that train, leaving me all alone.
I'm sure they were confident it was going to be a success.
Still, thanks for telling me. I'm glad you didn't dance around the issue.
Yeah, I always feel bad about that. Like, I know it's always good to just be upfront and just say what it is, but I always get that nagging feeling of, like, Maybe I could have handled this better. Maybe I should have said something else differently. This is why I love visual novels, man. Games like this get me.
But I don't understand why my dad was there. He was just an employee, right?
Oh, you don't remember that part? Okay, well... He was the one who drew up the plan for this new rail system. He was considered an invaluable asset and got promoted like nobody's business. It was his demonstration that day.
Oh.
Yeah. Jordan looks down and says nothing. She slips her phone back into her vest pocket and sighs.
I kind of figured it had to be something like that. It makes sense. But that means because of my dad, my mom, and all those other people.
Oh, no, don't start thinking like that. That's how it was reported on the news. The Moiras refused to watch the news until well after the investigation ended because they didn't want you to have to be reminded of it every single day.
I can't blame them. I'm sure I was a wreck.
Kind of. But, silver lining? Your private high school deferred your tuition through graduation.
That would have made my parents happy, but honestly, I would have rather transferred into school with you and Pearl. I mean, Cece went to the same school, but she doesn't even remember me. I haven't heard from anyone else I knew from there. But I guess that's not so surprising on either account.
I wouldn't expect Cece to remember what she ate for breakfast, but she did mention to me that she remembered seeing you. She thought you were just some little girl visiting the school.
I'm not that little. I was actually kind of tall my freshman year, comparatively. Anyway, didn't you want to ask me something in return? I guess you did answer my question, so...
Yes, I most certainly do. How'd you get bitten? Zombie horse feed. Does Pearl bug you? Oh, man. Well, I think we've established the whole Pearl thing, right? I feel like she talked about how her being jealous, so I don't think we need to really do the Pearl thing. And I don't get the zombified horse feed thing. Do we know how she got bitten? Why do I not remember? Oop, Jesus, what the heck was that? Someone was blasting music downstairs. You know what? It's not like I'm not going to reload the saves anyway, so I am curious. How'd you get bitten? We never really went over how you ended up getting infected. I'd like to know what happened.
Didn't I mention it? It's why I put my hair up. When it was down, it was long enough for one of those things to grab me and pull me to the ground.
Oh, she has long hair, huh? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense looking at her hair loop thingies.
I struggled, of course, but it just caused my hair to get ripped out.
Ooh.
Those things have insane grips. It's definitely a feature a lot of movies glaze over.
Oh, God, I don't want to imagine that. That sounds painful as hell. Ugh. Why do you think that is?
It's just a guess, but, you know how your body goes into rigor mortis after you die?
I assume my body would, yes, although I can't say I know it for sure.
Don't be a jerk. It's a really iron grip, since your muscles and whatnot get stuck in that position. Now imagine that kind of grip, but where the dead can control it.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Pretty spooky.
Yeah. And when the time came for me to decide whether to keep my hair or deal with the pain of it getting ripped from my scalp, I hesitated. It only took a moment. I felt its teeth scraping my skull, and I knew it was all over for me.
But then something happened, right? Otherwise, there'd be a lot more of you missing.
Of course! Uncle Moira heard me screaming and shot the thing in the face. Even though its blood got all over me, I was more focused on how Uncle Moira was looking at me. His eyes were so sad. His sister's entire family line was dead. Or, that's what he must have been thinking.
And that's where Pearl kind of filled me in. He and my dad took you to the police station and left you there, right?
Pretty much. I guess my uncle felt guilty and wanted to put me somewhere he could come and get me, just in case this whole thing blew over.
You talk like it was no big deal.
What's the point of getting emotional about it? Doesn't change anything. Besides...
Her eyelashes flutter. She takes a deep breath, even though her lungs shouldn't be working.
I guess it's not all bad, since I've gotten to hang out with you a lot more. We've gotten pretty close, you know?
She bites down on her lip in a slow and tender manner, so as to not accidentally chomp through it.
What I mean is, you should be grateful that we've gotten to talk so much without Pearl around. That's all.
Alright, I think I understand.
Yeah, right.
Jordan crosses her legs and angles them away from you. She's within arm's reach. You talk to her so many times, and you forge such a strong friendship. Isn't that the basis for these sorts of... Oh, wait, is this actually happening? Isn't the basis for these sorts of feelings swirling around inside you? Nobody else quite understands you the way Jordan does. There's nobody else you'd rather chat with about movies or other dorky activities. Jordan,
What now? If you have something to say, just say it.
Actions speak louder than words. You move closer to her and put your hands on her slender shoulders. Her eyes dart between you and the floor. Your heart begins to pound. You begin to close the gap between your lips.
No!
Wait, no! Oh, I thought, that's not what I thought. Damn it. I thought it was gonna be a... Yeah, chat, I get it. I really thought, well, I gotta take a picture because, you know, I said I was gonna wait for all the CGs. But no, man, I thought for sure it was gonna be like, no, don't do it. And then I would just, like, grab... I'm playing an imagination in my head here. Just, like, grab, like, thumb on her left side of her cheek, index finger on the other, and be like, you will kiss me. You don't have a choice. Dang it. Whoa. What's wrong? This is what I have to do before I can tell Pearl the truth.
What truth? That you tried to kiss me out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere? Look, Jordan, I get that you've never been good with relationships. I get it. I really do. But there's nobody else who I can picture myself being around. We've always gotten along way better than I would have ever expected to. I gotta stop really quickly. Sorry, I said, whoa, that voice. Sorry, hey, I had to get into the character. I gotta say, I don't remember triggering Jordan's route with this. I mean, yeah, I chose her thing, but wow, okay. Jordan, I
said no.
What do you mean? No means yes. Haven't you seen the Family Guy thing? 56 no's and a yes means yes? Or rather, excuse me, 56 no's and a yes means yes.
Why don't you understand? Why?
Tears of suppressed feelings begin to roll down her face and onto her skirt, where they are absorbed into the cotton and vanish. I don't understand? I guess I don't. I thought for sure that you felt the set.
That's not what I mean. I can't do it, Reggie. I can't do this to Pearl.
Oh.
Who the hell am I anyway? I was thrown into the perfect setup you two had. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not...
She throws her head into her hands and begins to sob. Definitely not the reaction you were hoping for. You swallow your words, fold your hands between your knees, and wait. After a minute, she calms down and looks up at you.
Why would you do this to me? To her?
I can't help it. We're good together, and I want us to be good together for a long time.
Stop it. It would crush her. You know what she tried to do when we were younger. Do you want her to go through that twice?
Oh, crap, I just remembered. Yeah. Oh, and what's worse is that it's playing the image in my head. And I know some viewers are going to remember this. If not, I'm definitely going to remind you on this one. Remember Pearl's... Well, this is different from this. But, like, Pearl needed needed Reggie. Remember when Uncle Mara... Which, by the way, I still hate the guy. But when Uncle Mara, like, was drunk and, like, made her pick up the glass and, like, squeeze her hands when it was cut up and covered in alcohol. And she was, like, crying and unable to cook. And you were, like... Or I, or your character, was, like, a rock that, like, got her through it. Like... God, that hurts. Oh, I didn't even think about it like that. That was completely different. She hasn't done anything since, and it had nothing to do with you. Or me, for that matter.
But it would this time. I know it. I won't be responsible for that.
So, what are you saying? That you'd rather just ignore what you feel just to spare someone else a bit of pain? What about you? What about your pain? What about my pain?
Huh?
Why about this image? Why do we go back to this instead of the CG? I wouldn't be happy, Jordan. I don't feel that way about her. It's weird for me to say that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be breaking the moment. Excuse me. I wouldn't be happy, Jordan. I don't feel that way about her. And how would you feel knowing that you're responsible for an unhappy situation at the cost of your own joy?
But I
thought you were tougher than this. It's why I fell for you. Ever since the night we watched King Kong together.
We never watched that movie together, you dingbat. That's a speech from a game.
Regardless, that ridiculously long scene is what made me realize that I feel the same way for you as that beautiful blonde soldier felt for his girlfriend.
Reggie, I can't.
You're serious, aren't you?
I'm not ready to get in her way. I have to step aside for her. It's too cruel to Pearl.
Then I'm going to tell her the truth. She's just a friend, and my heart belongs to you.
Don't! She'll...
Enough already!
Reggie.
I never let anything happen to her. I care for her like a sister, but I can't be with her.
I can't believe this is happening.
If you're not ready for me now, I'll do what I need to do on my end to help you find the courage. That's a part of love, isn't it?
I guess. I'm sorry, Reggie. I'm not strong enough yet. If you're going to tell Pearl, please let her down easy. I can imagine her not wanting to see my face for a while.
Maybe not. These past 10 years, you'd think she'd start to understand. I think she might not be as upset as you think.
Reggie, I'm sorry. Maybe this is just another crappy part of my contrary personality. It's not like... It's like... But I don't dislike you or anything.
That's what happens when a tsundere is like rebooting, but the update didn't properly like go through. It's not like I like it's not, but I don't dislike. It's not, and I know there's some viewers out there who, when I did the whole like serious mode, was like, "Dude, V, don't throw off the whole emotion." I'm sorry, it's a defense mechanism in me.
Why are you laughing? I don't even know what I'm saying.
That's why I'm laughing. It really is so like you to react this way, after all. I can't get enough of it. It's why I tease you.
Whatever. Can you leave me alone for a while? This is way too much to take in on a stupid train while I'm a stupid zombie.
Sure. Take as much time as you need. I'll go and see how the others are doing. And I promise you, as soon as I can get with Pearl alone... Excuse me, I don't know why I said with. Let me try that again. And I promise you, as soon as I can get Pearl alone, I'm going to come clean with her.
Okay.
She hesitates, but Jordan finds it within herself to put her hand on yours.
It may not look it, but I'm happy.
Let's talk again soon, okay?
Right. Thank you, Reggie.
You give her a sincere smile and stand up. How much time is there until you reach your destination now? The train speaks. The train is stopping. Please hold on. The doors will open automatically. Please depart. Oh, wait, is this the end? Oh, no, this is the end? Okay, wait. Is there a button to, like... Is there a... Yes. Okay, cool. Alright. I normally would move on, right? But, remember, I did say I'd do all the other ones. So, I'm just gonna reload the save. Get back to the beginning. That Jordan one got me. Holy moly, I was not expecting that. Yo, that's such a different thing, though. Like, hold on. Wait. I gotta see something. What's Jordan's, like, emotions? Like, it's 73, which is, I guess, a little bit higher than Pearl. But Kyrie's higher than hers. I didn't get anything when I did that. Same for Summer and Cece. And even Emily. Emily's higher, too, but I didn't get any, like... You know what I mean, viewers? Like, I just did a personal moment with Emily, and that was cute, too. But with Jordan, that just threw out of nowhere, like... Well, not, I guess. And it kind of says through out of nowhere, it's like, hey, I want you. I need you to be with me. You complete me. I don't know what flags I triggered for that. So, I'm a little... Oh, God, it's gonna be hard. Oh, man. Alright. Well, I gotta do the other one. So, I need to do Summer, I need to do Cece, I need to do Emily. No, I need to do Cece and... Wait. Oh, no, I need to do Cece and I need to do Summer. Excuse me, I'm getting this, like, completely backwards. Because I did Buck, I did Emily, Pearl and Kyrie, and then Jordan. Right. So now I need to do Cece and Summer. And then after this, I guess I gotta choose which 4 are my favorites. Which, I'd be surprised if my chat saw something like this and they were like, how dare you not choose Jordan? Because I know I should probably choose Jordan, but I really kind of like Pearl, so... And no, I'm not choosing a favorite right now, but I will admit that Jordan scene really got me. Alright, Cece, let's do this. You pass through one train cabin where Jordan and Summer are chatting. After tipping your invisible hat towards them with a small wave, where you cruise on by and into the following cabin, where Cece must await. You enter and hear a gasp and the sound of a book being flipped through. Cece was seated facing away from the entrance you use, but once you round the seat and take a gander at what she's doing, you see her with a pencil and a calculator. Oh, there's the book. Okay, I didn't see the book. Picture taken.
Reggie, what are you doing here?
I forgot you're a voice actress, actually. Hey, Cece. Just walking around on the train. I feel like chatting with you, so here I am. You begin to connect the dots in regards to what you're seeing. An open book filled with notes. Her calculator at the ready along with this... Oh, sorry, I'm saying in a different credence. Her open book filled with notes. Her calculator at the ready along with a stylish mechanical pencil.
Wah, wah, wah. Pay no attention to the girl behind the book.
What is all this?
Oh.
What if I just say the pencil? Like, I get it. The book is probably like for her notes, and like the calculator is because of her game, right? And I'm certain some people, hey, my fans that have watched this playthrough that follow for Cece, this is gonna be for you. But I kind of want to goof off and say the pencil because, like, I guess the book's to write down the notes and everything, and the calculator is for her game. But why is the pencil like so relevant? I'll choose the pencil. That pencil. What about it? It's a number 3 pencil. Nobody has those anymore. How dare you?
It's a clicky top. I like them so much better than the twisty bottom ones.
What? I don't know what that means, actually. So it seems. Where'd you find it?
I think the floor.
Of the train?
No way!
So...
The floor of the school. Duh! That's where pencils go to get lost, after all.
Wow. And it had the lead inside it, too?
That's why I kept it. I found others that were more adorbs, with like sparkles and pink and stuff, but they didn't have any lead.
Before you viewers click off this video, because I know at this point some of you guys are like, oh great, he's doing Cece, moving on. Remember that Cece had that conversation about like her mom and dad and her, like her, what's the proper term? Is it stillborn? When the baby like passes before birth? I think so. I don't know. I don't know the proper term. I apologize if I'm butchering this. But for all you viewers out there that maybe just jumped in this video now, or that don't watch it, or forgot about Cece, don't click off the video because I don't know what's gonna happen here. But I've learned my lesson. I know we're starting this whole like goofy conversation, but I know it's gonna turn to something where we learn something really crucial. We just had proof about Jordan just jumping out of nowhere with that, so humor us, okay? Alright, let's move on. You could have transferred the lead to those if you liked them more.
Oh my gosh! Why didn't I think of that? Reggie, I'm going to ask you what to do more often if you're so full of awesome ideas!
Well, I'm sure you had other things on your mind, so don't beat yourself up about it. We'll find cute pencils for you someday, I promise.
Yay! I love promises!
So what are you writing? Looks like you have a scientific journal from the lab there. Doing some scientific analysis? Analyses?
Ew, that's gross. I'm not like that.
Cece.
What's up? If you're gonna ask, no, you can't read it. It's my special book.
Cece, sometimes I worry about you.
Huh? Why?
How do I put it? There's just a really worrying disconnect between how you act and who you are.
Do you think so? I think I'm pretty good at hiding it.
Hiding what, exactly?
Oh, you didn't say. My bad. Maybe it's better this way, though. It's been really super helpful for me, especially back when I'd have to go to parties with other Richie Rich boys.
You keep saying it like I know what you're referring to.
Reggie, if I have to spell it out for you, then you really don't deserve to know the word. Maybe if you...
Cece appears pensive for a moment before shaking her head to fling the thoughts out of her mind.
Nah, there's one last thing you gotta do before I know for realsies.
No, not the freaking game, not the verb game calculator thing. She holds out her calculator.
There isn't much left to do in the game, but if you want to get to the super duper final ending...
I don't want to play the game. I don't. Last time, I don't want to play the game. You better... No, I'm not saying gimme. That sounds too stupid. You better promise to come clean. I'd be happy to play it, but on one condition.
No stripping!
Okay, the second condition.
Then I refuse!
What? No, I meant stripping isn't even in the equation. I'm confused by that. Let's move on. Please keep your dress on.
Please keep your dress on!
Okay, stop it. I'm not wearing... Alright, enough. Forget it.
I'm teasing you, Reggie Wedgie. What's your condition?
I want you to come clean after I finish.
Did I commit a crime? I didn't mean to steal the book! I'm sorry!
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah? I think I do.
She blushes. This is not the expected reaction, but you roll with it because she does look rather fetching with rouged cheeks.
Then, hurry up and finish. I don't want to sit here and watch when I know I gotta say some pretty serious stuff afterward. There's not much left to do in the game because I haven't had a lot of time to program since the school.
Should I wait?
Nope. I made the ending I wanted. I just don't have a lot of branching paths and puzzles this time.
Oh, so theoretically this should be easier. Why do I get the feeling it's going to be even harder than before? I'm not sure I call the other things puzzles, really. Cece smacks her calculator into your mouth, hitting your teeth. Ow! Shh! Oh! Thanks! Let's see where this goes. Time to finish the quest and find Cece's most valued treasure. Oh god, I gotta say something really quickly. You know what? I have to bring this up. Because I got lucky that last time. A friend of mine gave me a link. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A friend of mine gave me a link. The same friend that got me into this game, and she was like, she had it prepared because she didn't realize when I did the first Vermaunia quiz, and she was like, she went through it and saw my episodes and was comparing the choices. And I'll admit, yeah, there was a few choices I missed. Apparently, there was more affection I could have gotten from Cece, so I didn't get everything, which I figured I wasn't because, come on, I'm winging this here. But she was like, hey, if you want it, I can send you the link. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna science the crap out of this. And I just want to become clean with you guys. I could text her right now and be like, hey, I don't know what the links is. And I'm not trying to like stun and be like, no, I can figure this out. I'm just like, I kind of like figuring this out on my own. It's a weird pride thing I have. Just want to throw that in there. But I also want to be fair to you and say I didn't get everything I should have gotten, because apparently I could have gotten more affection from the other ones. Apparently there was a few choices I really messed up on. So, there's that. Anyway, let's freaking finish this freaking Vermaunia thing. Okay. You are free. Or like, you just got out of the front door of the Fontaine Manor. Note to self, add lots of different directions for peeps to go later. Maybe some more clues and some funny Easter eggy things. Excuse me, Easter eggy things. Definitely feels like I'm playing a product still in development. It's kind of an honor that you let someone see your unfinished child, in a way.
That makes us sound like a fetus, Goofy. I didn't pop this calculator out, if that's what you mean.
That's not what I mean. No, never mind.
Play!
I'm playing. For now, we just have a super big tree to the east, and someone else's yard to the west. The Fontaine mailbox is to the east, right by the tree. Then I guess I'll go... Wait, debug items? Here's what you should have in your inventory if you did everything right in the other parts. Star said, did you want to be with her? I don't know who I want to be with. I still can't make up my mind. Because every time I think of, like, oh, this one girl... Like, every time I fall for one girl, someone else pops out of nowhere and does something that I'm like, I feel bad for. I suck when it comes to dating and romance, if you couldn't tell. I thought I was going to go for Jordan with that cutscene, but then I thought about Pearl. And you know what? At all of this, I still haven't even done Summers yet. I kind of starting to get for Emily, and you know that we all have been sleeping on Kyrie, and I know there's going to be something. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think, folks. I always ask this at, like, almost every episode, but who's your favorite girl so far? I'm going to probably ask at the end of the episode. I just want to say it. Anyway. Box of matches, box of razors, and a throwing disc. Always good to remind myself. Okay, so those are all the things I've got.
No promises that you get to use all of them, though. That function was just for me to add them in since I couldn't finish in time.
For now, we just have the super big... Oh, yeah, then... Why would I go to the west? Well, someone else is... Now let's go east, screw it. You skip over to the east. Maybe a letter came for you. The tree is crazy huge. There's so much awesome shade that you could have a picnic underneath it. The mailbox is okay. It's kind of average in size. Then I guess I'll check the super duper awesome tree? The tree has something carved on its trunk. How cute. It looks like an umbrella or something. Are you talking about the thing couples write their initials under?
Yeah! Oh wow, Reggie! You totally get me!
Well, this tree's missing something, then.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's cool and stuff, but you don't really know what else to do with the tree. The tree is crazy huge. Wait. So it was useless? Then what the frick was the point of checking the tree? It didn't do anything. Check the stupid mailbox. You check the mailbox, and there's a bunch of cutesy pink envelopes and other things. You open them all up like a hungry, hungry hippo. Littering all over the place. I'm not comfortable with you telling people that hippos are prone to littering.
The truth has to come out eventually.
What does that mean? Lots of letters for Cece's mama and papa. Party invitations. Cell-shot mirror pics of boys trying to show themselves off. That's so funny. Really?
I'd get them way too often. I mean, come on. Just text them, you know?
No, I don't. It's creepy either way, Cece. The narcissistic sociopaths in my book.
Really? As far as I know, they didn't murder a bunch of people with pictures of themselves.
What? I don't know how to respond to that. Nothing really makes you say, wowie. So you put the open mail back in the mailbox for Papa to get later before going and doing other things. The tree is crazy cute. Okay, so what was the point of doing the... There was no... Was I even supposed to go to the east? I should have gone to the west. That was useless. It didn't even do like a, oh, you obtained an item, or, oh, hoop to coo, you got an affection. It literally was just like random conversation. Well, it probably is important. I don't know. I'll go west. You want to see if the neighbors are up to anything, huh? Okay, let's go. You skip over to the neighbor's yard. There's a little fence, but you're a tall girl. You're a tall girl and can see over it. That sentence is accurate about me. There are kiddies playing in the neighbor's yard. They look they're around your age, too. 2 girls and 1 boy. The boy is super cute to boot. Say hey, throw disc, throw razor. I shouldn't. Hey, catch this! And I throw a razor at them. It's like, ah! Okay, no, I'm not doing that. Throw disc or say hey. I should probably be nice and be like, hey, you guys! You call out to them, saying stuff like hi, and hey you, and howdy, and hello. They look over at you and start laughing, probably because you're peeking at them over a fence. But you did get their attention. The boy comes over to the fence and says hi back. He says his name is Reggie. Wait, huh? He says his name is Reggie? That's my name. What a cutesy name. Hey, come on, it's not that cute. I prefer something like cooler, like V, personally. Why use my name, anyway?
Because...
I would have remembered living next to you. I'll just assume it's a happy coincidence. Actually, yeah, if I was living next to a girl like Cece, that would have been awesome. Make kissy face or give disc? Make kissy face. Or give disc. I don't know. I feel like this is a bait. I feel like... What's the disc I have again? God, I don't remember. I don't know if I should make the kissy... I'm gonna do the disc. I don't know if the I think the kissy face is a bait. Because I remember last time I got a bait triggered one, and Cece's funny like that. I'm not falling for it. At least I hope I'm not. You hold out the throwing disc to Reggie. His eyes light up like things that get brighter when they're lit, and takes it from you with a big, toothy smile. He throws it over to his two friends, but he turns back to you. He asks if you want to play. Oh man, you get you get so super excited, and you play, and it's awesome good times. This better not be another trick ending. Please don't say that, Reggie. You really don't want a trick ending. Reggie says he wants to hang out with you, and says bye-bye to his two friends. They look super pissed, but the cute boy would rather be with you. Yay. Reggie has been added to your inventory? Hello, I'm not a thing. Am I just loot to you?
I should change it, but it's hard since the code is calling two different items.
How so?
Well, all items are kept in an I state, like the matches are I6 and Reggie is I9. And the actual line of code is I9 has been added to your inventory. So I can't really have Reggie, the item, make sense without adding new code.
I'll be honest. I really tried my hardest to understand that sentence. It wasn't even like her being weird. I know that was smart. I still don't understand, and I'm sorry. I really hope a viewer explains to me at some point. I'm really trying. So sometimes it's impossible to have different messages for the same in-game action. Oh, you know what? No, actually it does make sense. I'm thinking about it, and I gotta think about it like code. Like, you can't have two codes exactly the same. It's similar to, like, there's no two snowflakes that are the same. If you program, like, a code that's, like, 10010, you can't have exactly the 10010 in code. Otherwise, it'd probably, like, you know, make the thing all haywire. That makes more sense, think about it like that, than, you know, actual computer speak. Sounds like a programming conundrum.
Yep. I bet nobody really notices, though.
There are kitties playing in the neighbor's yard. They look there around your... Wait. Here's my boy. I did it. What's the point? Why would I throw the razor? I don't know why. I should... Wait. What did she say at the beginning of this? She was like, not all the items are going to be important? Or something like that? Like, not all the items will be useful? I might need that for something. I'm going back home. I changed my mind. You go back to the east. What good times await you there now? For now, we just have a super big tree to the east. Oh, wait. Now what do I do? Debug items. Box of matches, box of razors, and throwing disc. Oh,
no
it's the same
promises
thing.
that you get to use all?
Yeah. Wait, was there something different in the... Well, if I go to the west, it's just the kids. Although it's weird because it says you have a boy, but you already have a boy in your inventory. So I don't understand that. Okay, I'm going back east. I'm going to remember that throw razor thing just in case. I'm going back east. Because unless it's like the same thing, I'm probably going to throw the razor. Because maybe there's something I was supposed to do. I don't know. The tree is crazy huge, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the mailbox, okay, it's kind of average. Oh. Check tree with Reggie. Oh, that's actually new. Yeah, I'll do that. Before we go any further, you realize this kind of ignores the entire verb plus noun mechanic, right?
I guess so. I could just change it so that the check tree option is updated instead. Thanks, Reggie. You're my favorite QA person.
Favoritist, thank you. You take Reggie over to the tree and point at an umbrella thingy carved into its trunk. Reggie gives you a big smile and pulls out an X-Acto TM knife from out of his pocket. But there's no Yeah! See? I knew it! I knew there was a reason I had to keep the freaking razor! I called it! Thinking faster than lightning, you remember that you have a box of razors. Will they fit? They're two totally different shapes of material, too, I'd imagine. Oh, wait, it's not gonna work?
Where's your suspension of disbelief?
A giant light envelops the fancy knife and the box of razors. Both levitate into the air and are swallowed up by the ball of light. It's totally magical. When the light goes away, you are left with a solid gold X-Acto knife, TM knife, with a razor. I said that backwards. I said that bad. Let me try that again. When the light goes away, you are left with a solid gold X-Acto TM knife with a razor attached that will never ever grow dull. this really took a fantastical turn. You smile at Reggie, and he smiles back. You both take turns carving your initials into the tree's trunk, right inside the borders of the umbrella thingy. Something super duper warm fills you up inside. It's a feeling you've never felt around a boy before, and you've been around a whole lot of boys. Do not take that out of context. This must be the thing you've been searching for. This boy, who loves, appreciates, and listens to you, is what you've wanted all along. He's something you'll treasure forever. Am I the treasure? Finally, you don't feel like a big mistake. It doesn't matter if Mama and Papa think you shouldn't act a certain way or have certain hobbies. You've never been happy with the life they chose for you to lead. It took meeting this boy to understand that. He can help unravel a lifetime of knots, each linked to a memory or an act that you wish you had the courage to refuse. Thank you, Reggie. You taught me that what I value most is finding someone who can understand who I really am and care about me, despite my past. Oh, God, that's so sweet. You returned the... Oh, God, that was so sweet. And all that just to tell her how much she treasures. I'm her treasure. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, yeah, but, like... man... You return the calculator to Cece without a word. That's the ending, huh? It was all leading up to... finding me?
Uh-huh.
Cece fidgets as you return the calculator to her. Her dress sways a little as she pivots from side to side on her seat.
What'd you think? Be honest.
It feels like I just played a love letter addressed to me.
Bingo! It's okay. You don't have to give me an answer right away. I really needed to let you know. That's all.
Oh. It's not that I can't answer you right away, because apparently in one timeline I'm like only for Jordan. But why go about it this way?
I told you in Verbnonia. I've never felt this way about a boy before.
Surely you've had several boyfriends.
Yeah, but they'd always come after me like super horny doggies who would want to chase me like I'm naked and covered in peanut butter.
That's very descriptive. That bad, huh? I apologize for the worst of my gender's actions.
It's okay. I should have said no, but Mama and Papa said the more guys I let get their way, the stronger I'd be later on in life.
Wait, so they Wait! No, they told her?
Yep. I figured it's what people like me were supposed to do. Sleep with people and eventually they'd have to owe me something.
Yo, that's so messed up. They told their own daughter... Clearly, I should throw like a mature warning for this video. I didn't even realize this was going to go this far. Well, I mean, this is an M-rated game, I think, so screw it. But they told their own daughter to sleep with people just to, like, get stuff from them? That is the most trash thing. I'm sorry, I gotta get back to it.
I act kinda goofy, but I'm not dumb. I know Mama and Papa were using me to get other rich families involved with them. I was a socialite chess piece, I guess. Wouldn't you know it, but the boys never cared how I acted. They didn't want to know anything about me. Hobbies, childhood, why I am who I am. Those weren't what they wanted from me.
Cece, the others and I had our suspicions about you, but I didn't know it stemmed from such a tortured life.
Oh, I wasn't tortured, silly. I wasn't into that kind of stuff anyway.
Now is not the time for those jokes, Cece. I can say this now because you've admitted that you're smarter than you let on, but you know what I meant.
I do, yeah. For such a long time, I wondered if there'd ever be a way to love Cece. To make peace between my heart and brain.
Make peace? The somber expression on Cece's face melts away as she tightens up and gives you a mock salute.
Make love, not war, sir!
She stands at ease.
I'm not sure how else to describe it, but until I met you, I wasn't sure which Cece was the real Cece. Neither were valued, but at least one seemed useful to my family.
You close your eyes and shake your... Yeah, dude, seriously, that I completely agree, man. Like, who wouldn't? You close your eyes and shake your head in anger. Not at her, but at the circumstances surrounding her. She never had a chance to live a normal life, to fall in love. or to embrace the things that brought her happiness. It's too horrible. Enough, Cece.
Huh?
You wrap her in a warm embrace, even though her cold body scares your bodily hairs into standing on end. We all love you, Cece.
That's nice of you to say.
The world's different now. You can be who you've always wanted, and none of us would ever stop you. The Cecilia Fontaine that we've come to know. Be her.
Who's she?
She's very intelligent. She's got a knack for programming, which is an awesome hobby she could be proud of. But she's also a fun-loving and carefree girl whose radiant smile can light up a dark room and melt everyone's tensions away. That's the Cece I've come to know, and who I've come to have feelings of my own for. Cece pulls back from the embrace. She's blushing, but her eyes are filled with tears.
It's not weird that I'm smart, but I sound so dumb? I don't know how else to act. This is the only way I know how to talk to others.
You've got to learn to love that part of yourself, too. Maybe you were raised to act that way, but even so, it's a core part of your identity. Nobody's going to use you ever again, Cece.
Unless they want me to do cool stuff or hang out, right?
We'll enjoy your talents. We'll ask you to share your energy and your joy. We will never use you. Understand?
Yeah. Hey, Reggie?
What is it?
I don't know what your own feelings are, but when I'm around you, I feel like I burped out all the butterflies in my stomach or something.
Yep. That's exactly how I describe my feelings, too.
Are you sure?
Super sure.
I should probably be happier to hear it, but I'm not.
I pressed X. Crap, I didn't even oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. I thought that was a normal choice. What was the choices? Oh, I might have messed something up. I really hope I didn't screw that up. I was so into it. I didn't even pay attention. I was just like, alright, cool. Next thing, I'll read. Shit. Alright, well I guess we'll just see what happens. That's normal. Give it time to process. It doesn't help that we're in the middle of a ridiculously stressful journey.
And I'm Zom City.
That too. I wish I could say curing you would open the floodgates to your emotions again, but there's no way to know that.
I know. Maybe feeling normal is supposed to be like this? Do you think I've never felt normal before?
If you have... I really hope I didn't mess this up. I'm sorry, I really don't. I'm actually falling for this. If you've been battling the aspects of your personality internally, it's possible. You're coming to terms with who you are and what it means in this new world.
It means I get to sleep underwater, and eat flowers, and explore buildings.
Technically true.
I can make the games that I love, and I can share them with the people I love.
That's right.
To think that this is my new normal. Reggie, it's all thanks to you.
Well, I wouldn't try those first two things after I cure you, but the others, sure.
You make me feel like I totally understand everything I'm feeling. Even if I totally don't.
I can say the same to you.
Reggie.
Cece closes in and plants a quick kiss on your cheek. I'm gonna press X. If I don't get an image of Cece kissing me, I don't ask for much, game. I think my audience will agree with me and say that I need this. I need to see some affection here. I can only do so much with my emotional reading capabilities. I need a kiss. I really, really want to see a kiss. Do you, though? Yes, chat, I do. Hello, little brother. Thanks for joining in at the most crucial time here. Yes, I do need this. Yikes! That's my response to getting a kiss?
Yikes!
Sorry. Oh, it was cold and dry. Sorry, it was really cold and dry. Maybe shiver a little bit.
Me too. But I was shivering with excitement. I wanted to do that for a while now. I have a selfish request.
You wish to kiss more? What do you mean awkward? Stop, chat! Stop it, star! Okay, shoot.
Pew pew!
Don't, please. Good. Now you can make the request.
Thanks. I wanted to keep this a secret from the others until we're cured. I don't know why, But I don't want to mess anything up while we still need to be a team.
Oh, okay. I know her request. She doesn't want us to go further in love because it would, like, mess up the team dynamic. I get it. It's the same thing like in any circumstance where you romance somebody. Think of it like, I don't know, Mr. Crew. Think of it like, no, not friend zone. You know what, Mr. Crew? I got a reference for you. Think of it like in Mass Effect, where you're dating somebody. Like, you're going to date Tali or Liara. You can't, like, mess up the team dynamic. You got a mission to do, right? So think of it like that. And yes, people, I did make a Mass Effect reference. You're welcome. Let's move on. In other words, you don't want to upset the... JP Crew said, Liara always did. What do you mean, man? It's all about Tali. You don't like that beautiful girl. I was a Tali. For any Mass Effect fans out there, I'm Team Tali. And to a somewhat lesser degree, Team Jack. But I'm Team Tali. I stand on that hill. You're welcome. And Mr. Crew is obviously Team Liara. Which I won't blame you, because blue is beautiful. Tali is the second favorite. Yeah, I know. I'm okay with that. I know Liara is everyone's #1 favorite. I'm okay with being second best. Just want to toss it out there for my Mass Effect fans. In other words, you don't want to upset the status quo when it could spell doom for us all.
Sure?
Understood. I'll keep it between us.
Thanks, Reggie. When everything's all done, let's go on a really fun date.
I could go for that.
We'll invite everyone and have a super duper cray cray totes memorable Reggie date-a-thon.
Wait, what? I thought I was only dating you. Wait, I'm dating everybody? Is there a harem end? I'd rather just be us on a date. Oh, well, screw me. Never mind. Reggie's a one-woman kind of guy. We could certainly go somewhere with everyone to celebrate the end of this journey.
Yay! I like both ideas.
I'm glad.
Oh, so now I gotta debug and keep adding more to Verbnonia. I want it to become way bigger than it is now. Maybe I'll turn it into a visual novel someday.
Yeah, like, maybe a visual novel with, like, cute zombie girls and some unknown protagonists. Star said you like polyamorous. It's not a matter of that. It's just, I like harems when it's good. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know what kind of guy I am. I don't really see myself as having multiple love interests. I just find it interesting because some of the anime I used to watch used to have, like, a lot of it. And I think I'm more used to... I mean, now I'm more used to, like, good romance ones where it's like, okay, a simple guy and girl, call it a day. But back then, I watched a lot of bad romance ones, and it seemed all the better ones were, like, harem ones. I don't know, maybe it was just the way I was, like, raised anime speaking. But no, that's not saying I'm into polyamorous. Then again, as a connoisseur of the culture, I guess it should be fair to say that I should go for every possible guy and girl. All under the sun. And I know someone's like, guy and girl? Yeah, there's some good-looking dudes out there. I played SMT 5. I know what I'm talking about. Although, let's be fair. If it was between guys and girls, you and I both know. I'm playing this game for the girls. I'm not playing this game for Buck. Sorry for any fans out there that try to ship me with Buck. It ain't happening.
But to do that, I gotta be alone. Me and this book gotta write words at each other.
I'm sure I don't understand what that means. Like, I just don't understand the fact that I just said those things. But I get what you're saying regardless. I'll see how the others are doing.
See you later, Reggie.
See you when the train stops, Cece. She winks and blows you. Aww. Dude, that's the cutest thing, man. I'm such a simple romantic. Even the small things like that get me. She winks and blows you a kiss before turning her attention back to her book of programming notes. Perhaps there's still time for you to visit with someone else. This... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, there's only one last girl, which means it's the last one for this episode. Man, I don't even know who to choose for. But that was really cute. I mean, it makes sense, like, thinking about it in Cece, doing this whole thing because she didn't know how to handle it, but... God, I think the end-all take, like, more than everything, but more than, like, my views on romance and polyamorous romance, more than my views on guys and girls, more than my views on anything, I think there's one takeaway from this whole episode is this. All the parents in this game suck. Like, Pearl's dad sucks. Like, Cece's mom and dad sucks. If I hear one more thing, because we gotta do Summer, she's the last one for this episode. If I do Summer's thing, and I found out more about, like, her parents sucking, I'm rage quitting this episode right now. Mark my words. Alright, Summer, you're the end-all be-all. You meander from train car to train car in search of Summer. You stroll past Jordan and give her a wave in one car, and you sneak past a napping Cece in another. I guess she was tired from that coding. Star said, what about... I did say swallowing, Star. I did not mean that. Oh, God, I can't say anything. You always, like, hop on my words. At last, you find Summer doing some pull-ups on the train's overhead bars. Yo, Summer. Going after a new personal best? With a sharp gasp, she drops down and turns toward you, a bit of sweat on her brow. Glad to see those glands are still working.
What's up, Reg? I'm just keeping myself moving. I was getting so antsy just sitting around on this thing.
I don't blame you. I'm walking around for the same reason.
Right on. So what? Did you want to join in?
We'll have to pass. I'm not reading that, Star. I refuse to comment on that. I'll let chat comment for me on that one. Sorry, YouTube. You're not getting that comment. We'll have to pass. I mean, I only work out my glamour muscles, so...
Whatever.
Summer scrapes the side of her nose with her thumb. Wait. Last time she did it, we had a fight. Oh no, don't tell me I have to fight Summer again.
You know, it's been a while since we...
God dang it! No, I don't want to fight again! It's just like the verb Naunia. There's two things I hate about this game. I don't want to do this. Oh no. On a train?
Got a drain on a train, man.
This is stupid. I don't want to do this.
Besides, I don't really know how to handle these feelings. Except to fight them out of my system.
You could just, like, hug me or something. Why do girls gotta, like, fight me? What if I go up to a girl, I somehow get a girl to like me, and instead of, like, telling me, hey, V, I think you're cute, I want to go out with you, she just, like, punches me in the arm. Ow. My pride. Something about her seems more serious than usual. And not serious in the this means business sense. Almost as if something precious is at stake in this round of sparring.
Reg, this is the last time I'm gonna spar with you. I know it sounds stupid, but this is my way of knowing if I'm going out of my mind or not.
I did the verb Naunia thing. I gotta do it. Fine. Okay. If you're not joking around, then I won't pull any punches either.
Same as ever. First one to 5 reigns supreme.
I don't remember how this goes, so I'm probably gonna get decked, but whatever. She clenches her... Wait, did I already do the music? Alright, here we go. She clenches her fists, purses her lips, and readies herself. You do the same. The two of you go back and forth like always. Hey, have fun, dude. Appreciate you, my boy. Thank you for dropping by. The two of you go back and forth like always, but you notice that Summer's attention falters a little bit more each time she makes contact with you. I should... Wait, wasn't it last time I had to do, like, guard, attack, feint, and stuff, or something like that? It's different this time. She'd probably want me to go all out, huh? Whatever. Screw it. Yeah, I did. I was about to say, yeah, you did promise to give it your best, so... And it better succeed.
Damn it. This time, I thought for sure.
Oh, okay. That's just it, huh? Well, then, you know, my... Booyah, or did I mess up? I really want to say booyah. I want to say booyah so badly. I probably shouldn't, though. Anyone know if I should say booyah, or should I say did I mess up? I honestly don't know. I'm leaning toward booyah. Because I don't know if, like, Summer's like... If I say booyah, right? And Summer's like, oh, really? You're gloating? Whatever. Actually, no. Summer's not the type of girl, huh? She's more of a tomboy. She might actually like that. I'm gonna go with it. Booyah! The living rule and the undead drool.
Rub it in, why don't you?
That was not where I thought I was going. So, are you going out of your mind or not?
You don't waste any time, do you?
Somehow that was the right choice. Or that wasn't the right choice. I guess I'll never know. Whatever. I'm more curious about what you meant. Did you say something about handling your emotions or feelings or something? Starts at BRB? Oh no, take your time. No worries.
Jeez, Reg.
Summer averts her eyes. After some hesitation, she bites her lip and only offers a silent shrug. Hey. I'm not used to carrying the conversation when we hang out. If something's troubling you, you have to tell me. I don't think we've known each other long enough for me to read your mind.
It's not like I'm Pearl or Jordan, huh?
That's not what I meant.
I know that, idiot.
Then...
Dude, just shut up for a minute, okay?
Oh, okay. When do you want me to shut up? Right now? Or after? Or how about now? Is now good? Or do you want me to keep talking? You hang around for a minute, taking this opportunity to catch your breath. As you watch Summer pace back and forth across the cabin, you decide to take a seat and wait it out. And before I go further, I'm going to take a quick drink because I really have been talking a lot. So I'm going to take a drink of this, what do I have for tonight's drink? Members Mark Strawberry Lemonade. No artificial ingredients, not from concentrate, non-GMO. Natural. Strawberry natural lemonade from Members Mark. It's the right mark. Ooh, that's tart. Oh, God. Ooh. That was... ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, God, I wasn't expecting for that, like, kick. Oh, boy. Sorry. All right, I'm good. She paces. She scoffs. You think you hear her mumbling to herself every so often. She paces some more, shakes her head, and shrugs. All of a sudden, she plops down on a seat across from you.
So why did it have to be you? Why now?
All right. Jeez. That's a little rude. More rhetorical questions, huh? She stares into your eyes, her own glazed over with unshed tears.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm being kind of a downer.
I mean, it's not that bad, really. Let's change the subject. Buck up, kiddo. I don't know if she want to change the subject. I feel like she's also kind of that, but I don't know between these two. I'm gonna say buck up, kiddo. Buck up, kiddo. Where's the summer we all know and love?
Geez, sorry, Reg. Let me just forget everything on my mind and act like I always do. Don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, damn it, that was the wrong choice, wasn't it? Sorry, that didn't come out right. Damn it, see? Like, these choices, I don't know which path is right. Alright, whatever.
No, it didn't. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You have a point, man. This isn't me, but I thought it'd be okay.
What does that mean? Did I piss you off?
If I were pissed off, your jaw would be on the floor.
Fair point. I'm glad you're not angry. Oh.
Can we talk about something else? Maybe I need to be distracted before I can figure out what's going on in my head.
Oh, I should have done the distracted one! The other choice! Alright, whatever. You reconsider how to take Summer's mind off of whatever it is that's bothering her. If she isn't interested in talking about others, or hearing you BS your way through a conversation, then... Oh, I have a question.
What is it?
It's about the bite on your leg.
Uh-huh.
Is that how you first got infected? Summer seems to perk up a bit, as if she just recalled a favorite memory from her childhood. A little startling, but whatever.
Yeah, it was. Well, that and this.
She moves her open jacket to the side, giving you a good look at her exposed rib and the injuries surrounding it. Ew.
I know. It looks gnarly. Cece's shoulder and Kyrie's neck got it pretty bad, but no one else seems to have their bones sticking out. Not like I feel it, though.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, I'm thinking about it, like, in a scale from, like, not that bad to kind of bad. So I think not that bad is Emily, because I don't think we've seen anything really wrong with her. I think she doesn't even have any marks. At least I don't remember. Then I guess the next person would probably have to be Jordan. Because, I mean, Jordan has, like, only, like, the part of her... Well, it's either her or Pearl. Like, they're probably, like, neck and neck with each other between Jordan's head and Pearl's arms. But I also remember, like, I'm thinking about how painful each circumstance was. I don't know. So I'm just going to leave them both around the same. Then I think would have to be Cece's shoulder. Then Kyrie's neck, because it also got her eye. And then I had to put Summer at the end. Sorry, Summer. You really got the worst deal here. If it helps, for what I can get out of her, Pearl's arms got pretty shredded.
Ah, the bandages aren't just for show? I guess that makes sense. Jordan's head doesn't look too good without the wraps either.
See? That's why I put them neck and neck. You understand where I'm going with this? They won't let me see that.
It's probably better that way, man. A girl's gotta feel exposed if a guy can look right at her never mind.
At her brain? You were gonna say brain, weren't you? No, I was gonna say brat. Yeah, her brain. Right. So, your leg?
You really want to hear the story? It's not like my life's an action movie.
Definitely.
Okay. Back when this whole thing started, I was hanging out at home with my old man.
What do you mean, perv? I'm just curious about her leg. I'm not trying to... I'm just curious. Don't you want to know? We just found out about how Jordan got bit. I want to know how Summer got bit. Whatever. We're not pervs here. We just appreciate the finer things in life, Star. Thank you. Oh.
We were working on flyers for me to hand out. He wanted to take Juice Jitsu to the next level, like moving it from vans and vending machines to some freestanding mall kiosk. Of course, this meant a lot more money had to go out before we could hope to bring more in. So my older brothers were out working extra part-time jobs to offset the cost.
Alright, so before I go further, and I know before we go further and get to the serious moment, because I know I'm not going to have much opportunity to talk to chat really quickly, to you guys on YouTube. Chat, I won't say who, hyper-focused on me saying the word leg, and then said, oh, you're curious about a leg, you want to see if it's smooth or something. I will not out who that person is. We'll just say chat. I refuse to comment on that, chat. I refuse. And you were doing what you could to help too, with the flyers?
Yeah. It wasn't much, but I was home from college for the semester. Wanted to carry my weight and all that.
I'm sure your dad appreciated it.
I hope so. But it doesn't matter anymore, does it?
Well...
Forget I said that. It's a little too depressing to think about. Anyway, a report came on the news.
Summer huffs a sigh, as if preparing herself to let someone know the worst news of their life. Alright, people. It's about to get very serious. I can already tell. We're about to get to some serious moments here, so... Get the laughter, get the funny bone jokes, get all that... Get the yucks out of you. Let's get this done.
There was an outbreak of some kind, and people were rioting. They were coming from the city and toward where we lived.
The city we were just at?
Yeah, but the place in the middle of the riots the news reports mentioned. Both of my older brothers were working in that strip mall. We saw it on TV.
Her eyelids flutter, holding back the tears welling up in her eyes.
God, I look so lame right now.
Don't say that. If it's not something you want to share, it's okay. I shouldn't have pried.
Nah, man. I offered to tell you. Besides, someone needs to know. I've gotta tell someone eventually, you know? Just don't laugh if I get all girly and weak, alright?
It's alright if you do. Summer smirks and shakes her head a little.
Damn it, Reg. You gotta stop saying stuff like that.
Like what?
Stuff that makes me weak in the knees. I don't know.
Huh?
We saw the news reporters get attacked by one of the infected. Then there were more of them. Dozens. They poured in and out of the storefronts. And my brothers, they... Maybe I'm assuming too much, but we saw one of them while the cameraman was running. He had already turned. There was blood all over him.
Oh. I'm so sorry. But maybe your other brother...
I appreciate it, man, but I'm gonna stop you there. Nobody left that place alive. My dad and I knew it as soon as we saw it happen.
I'm sorry. Really, you don't have to tell me anything more.
Hey, don't flip on me like this. I'm just about to get to the point. My dad told me to wait with Blue. He was gonna go see if he could save my brothers. Idiot.
He probably felt obligated to confirm what you both suspected.
I know, but he left me alone with the dog. My little brother was off working as a camp counselor, so there was nothing we could do about him. But my older bros? So Blue and I waited. And we waited. We waited for so long that even though I was pretty damn scared, I fell asleep on the floor with my best buddy.
Makes for a picturesque image.
I know, right? And then reality came back to bite me in the ass.
I thought it bit you in the leg. Oh, see? Or leg. And I wasn't even trying to make that as a joke. I just weirdly meted thinking I was talking to her directly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or leg. I woke up when I heard banging on our door. Blue shot up and started barking his balls off, so I went to see if my dad was coming up to the front door. It wasn't him. It was a whole damn group of those things. Blue's barking pretty much acted like a homing beacon, calling more and more of them to our front door. I had two choices. Run and leave Blue, or try my best to get him to shut up and hide with me.
Dogs aren't the easiest to communicate that sort of thing to.
Exactly. I didn't have time to choose anyway. The windows around my front door shattered open from the sheer pressure of the undead pushing into them. Like a champ, Blue went straight at him, trying to protect me. It didn't take long for him to get bit back. So without thinking, I grabbed him by the collar and ran. I ran out the back door and hid under our deck. It had one of those wooden lattice covers, so I figured we'd be pretty safe there.
Oh no, I know where this is going. Oh no.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight. Blue whined until he died under the deck. I had no idea what to do except stay right where I was and hope my old man would come back for me. He didn't. Then I heard Blue. I thought I was going crazy, but he was squirming, like he was waking up from a really good nap. Like an idiot, I hugged him, thinking he was gonna be okay after all. And then he clamped down on my thigh. He had turned.
Summer.
I was so stunned that I kicked him away. It only made him more aggressive, and I was stuck under the deck with him, unable to get out. I did what I could, beating him back with everything I had. But when I was army crawling my way out from under the deck, he chomped me again. Hard.
And that's how you're ribbed.
Yep, I knew I was dead meat, but I ran away regardless. The zombie horde had moved on, thankfully. But eventually I ran out of steam and took a tumble. That's probably when I...
That's so bad.
Anyway, when I woke up again, I was like this. I love that damn dog, Reg. But look at where that got me. Maybe that's why I've had so much trouble keeping my cool around you.
Because I'm a dog?
Nope, that isn't it.
In an uncharacteristic move, Summer fidgets in her seat. Each time she tries to look at you, she averts her eyes. God, that's so bad, being, like, stuck in there. Okay. Normally I would make jokes, but I said we were getting the jokes out of here, so I'm not gonna say cool story, because that's the most messed up thing I could say right now. After all that, you'd be like, cool story, bruh. Alright, next. I'm gonna be sensitive, because even I know that this is probably the right choice. I assume as much. Feel any better?
It took my mind off things, yeah. Thanks.
Don't thank me. You were the one doing most of the talking. Well, you and the person who's giving me this voice, aka the voice actor, aka V.
I guess I was. You're so...
Amazing, handsome, chiseled, great, amazing, beautiful, sexy. Summer shakes her head, her ponytail swatting at more unseen flies.
You spar with me, you listen to me go on about my exes, and you say what I need to hear. It's pretty damn unfair, man.
What do you mean? I like doing all those things. There aren't a whole lot of stories I can tell about myself. Pearl and Jordan spit them out more often than I do. As for the talking about your exes...
Yeah?
Sort of a way to gain an advantage. I can learn how they messed up and avoid that in my own love life.
What, like, with me? Cut it out, man. That's...
I didn't say that, but it's not like I haven't thought about you in that light. Wow, that was actually not bad, Reggie. That was not bad. The sudden rush of probably coagulated blood to Summer's face tells you more than she has in this entire encounter.
Whatever. You say that crap without hesitating. Really bugs me.
Summer, what are you trying to say to me? She takes a deep breath, readying herself to inject you with a lethal dosage of truth serum.
You and me, Reg. I'm trying to say something about you and me. Please don't turn into one of those dense assholes now.
Summer, I thought you didn't want to get into any of that stuff until you were cured.
That's what I thought too. But I can't freaking relax around you anymore. Especially when I see how they look at you.
Hey? Oh, got it. Yep, alright. I know. Summer's jealous of the girls. Because she knows that they more or less all love me.
Who do you think, clown face? Pearl and Jordan.
Oh, well, I guess more specifically Pearl and Jordan.
I mean, you've already got a triangle thing going on with them, right?
Actually, as far as I'm concerned, let's see. There's Pearl, you, Jordan. So that would make a square. And then add Cece, so that's pentagon. We haven't really done anything with Kyrie and Emily yet, but I guess Emily did the whole my favorite minion thing, so a hexagram? I'm still kind of figuring out Kyrie's thing. So whatever shape that is. It's not like that. Well, I mean, I'm not stupid. But that doesn't mean I have to be interested or choose one of them. I could fall for whoever the hell I want, Summer.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but I don't want to get in the way.
You wouldn't be. It's my choice just as much as it is yours. Are we on the same page here?
So, you...
Yeah. Why do you think I offer myself to getting clobbered up by you? Spending time with you has been the most exciting and unpredictable experience of my life. I honestly figured you'd be the type to just go for it. I've been waiting.
I know, but that's not really me. I mean, it is, but...
It really actually is. Don't be a fickle pickle. Sparing others' feelings. Tear down that wall. Don't be a fickle... I really want to say be a fickle pickle. I'm gonna say tear down that wall. Tear it down! Enough with the back and forth. Miss Wrath, tear down that wall!
Huh?
Tear it down! The wall! Your defensive wall that keeps people out.
Oh. Okay, now I get ya. It's not as easy as taking a wrecking ball to a wall, Reg. There's a reason I gotta put up my defenses around everyone, especially guys. You remember that musician guy I dated?
No, but I remember us talking about him.
You know what I mean, you brute. Do you know why he was pissed about my blue-balling him?
I can't possibly know that.
Rumors. Other guys I dated said they'd done things with me. I mean, some of it was true, but other times they were making up pretty raunchy shit. That isn't to say I'm easy or anything. I've made mistakes like anyone else.
I kind of want to know, but I'm being respectful, so I won't pry. Although my guy's just like,
Damn it. Why'd I say that? Stupid Summer, you're such a...
No. I was taking it in because I finally feel... Excuse me. Let me say that in the proper credence and, in more emotion. No. I was taking it in because I feel like I finally heard something that came from your heart. Like, uncensored. The wall is definitely falling. I'm going to be here to help with the aftermath because it's going to be a massive undertaking to get through.
You lost me. But I think this is where I'm supposed to blush and say thanks, right? So, thanks. Not exactly how I expected this to go, man.
You and me both. Summer reaches out and takes your hand in hers. She smiles. You smile. Her hand's as cold as death.
Always the charmer. So, what happens now?
I don't know. It might sound deceptive, but let's keep it on the down low until I get a chance to talk with Pearl. And Jordan, for that matter. I doubt the others will bat an eye. I'm pretty sure they will. In fact, I'm certain Jordan will, because earlier this episode I confessed my apparent feelings for her. Messed up. I'll get to that later. But please understand that I need to take the time to let those two know. One at a time.
No sweat. I understand. Just...
She shifts the grip on your hand, as though her next words need to be squeezed from it.
Don't screw me over.
I wouldn't think of it.
Damn right you wouldn't. I can still kick your ass.
Someone lets go of your hand, and you involuntarily shake it to really get the warm blood flowing through it again.
Dude, I wasn't even giving you the death grip.
Yeah, it's just really cold. Sorry.
Enough already. Go on, get out of here before I stick my hands all over your face.
I'd personally love that. Fair enough. I'll go see how the others are doing. We should be arriving at wherever this train's going pretty soon.
Alright.
You get up and turn to leave, flashing Summer one more smile. I get the feeling that the more I learn about you, the more awesome things are going to be.
Same here. Now beat it before I turn into a greedy bitch and force you to stay.
Not that that's a problem. Going! With a small wave, you leave the train cabin. Oh, all these choices I've done. I don't even have a favorite. Well, okay, actually, it's kind of easy who to not choose. I'm probably not going to choose Pearl and Kyrie. I like Pearl and Kyrie. Well, okay, let's be real here. I'm not going to choose Buck. Buck was fun. I have it recorded. We're good with that. And to be fair, I kind of feel really bad because out of all the girls, I still haven't really felt a really personal moment with Kyrie. Like, when was the last time I had a personal moment with Kairi? I mean, Emily, we found out more about her, and she considers me her favorite minion, and Jordan, I apparently just threw my whole feelings for her. Cece did this whole thing about how I'm her favorite treasure, and we just dealt with with Summer. So now I kind of feel bad for Kairi. And I don't even know if there's, like, an option I really hope I didn't mess something up with Kairi. I feel like I did. But nonetheless, this is where the video is going to end here. I know I said I was going to end it with the choices, but I still can't make my mind up. Whatever the choices are. I don't know what the proper thing should be. But, God, I love these choices so much. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably going to choose Jordan. Obviously, right? I should choose Jordan. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I have the 4 I'm going to choose. I think I'm going to choose Emily. I think I'm going to choose Cece. I think I'm going to choose Summer. I think I'm going to choose Jordan. I think it's actually easier a choice than I thought. To be fair, it's not, and again, because I know someone's probably going to be like, well, what about Pearl and Kairi? I technically did have a moment with Pearl a while ago. I'm pretty sure I did, back at the lab. And even before that, I had a few moments with Pearl. So I know for sure that maybe there's a Pearl one coming. At least I'm assuming. But of all the girls that I feel the most for, not saying she's my favorite, but of all the girls that are really getting my like highest view right now, it's actually Kairi for the opposite reasons. Because we had all these moments with these other girls, and believe you me, they are pulling at my heartstrings. I love them all. But I feel bad because I don't remember the last, like, personal moment I had a Kairi. Maybe you guys can tell me. I've been watching some of these videos. I know, well, granted, I don't know 100%, because I'll admit, I've been skimming some of the later ones. Because, I mean, they're more, like, frequent. But the earlier episodes, I'm like, what was the Kairi moments I had? Like, what was the last big Kairi moment I've had? It's been a minute. And I know I missed one, and I still feel a little salty about that. So, here's what's gonna happen. On the next episode, I think I'll run through the other ones. I'm not gonna do the whole cutscenes again. I'll probably just fast forward through it. I am gonna make my choices. So, it's gonna be, Emily, it's gonna be Jordan, it's gonna be Cece, it's gonna be Summer. Those are the choices I'm gonna make. We already have everyone recorded this episode, so now you can watch it. Feel free to watch the entirety of this episode, because I know it's a long one, but it's a good one. Because seriously, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, well, it's whatever, it's just chatting, but this really hit. So, thank you all for tuning in for this Crossroads episode. On behalf of you viewers, I can't thank you enough. And yeah, I guess on the next episode, actually, I'm curious about something. I guess on the next episode, we'll, I don't know. I guess we'll just, well, I mean, I'm going to choose the choices, but more importantly, we'll hopefully be at the end of the train, and then, I guess, the second to last dungeon. Oh man, although we're already getting to the point where these girls are like confessing, and I'm confessing myself, so wow, we're really getting to it's I mean, I already knew we're at the end, but it's really hitting hard. And again, just to end this, I'm still curious of what you guys' favorite girl is, because clearly there has to be one choice, and there's no harem end, at least as far as I know, which means at the end of this, I'm gonna have to choose someone, and I don't know who to choose. I'm sorry, but every time I feel like I go for it. I'm not saying I'm into I don't know, man. I don't even know, like, my stance on this. I just feel something for all of them. Call me whatever you will, whatever. That's my stance on this, and hopefully by the end of this, I'll actually have a concrete choice. Or what I might do is just choose an end and then reload just to see everyone's endings, because I could technically do that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but nonetheless, let me know what you think in the comment section of who your favorite girl is. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys next episode. That's all I got. No, that's it. Seriously, that's all I got. You can go. No, seriously, that's it. Goodbye.